to carry my radio with me everywhere. Everywhere. I had a Walkman. I had my mom's little radio. My mom had radios all around the house, right? So when she's in the kitchen, there's a radio there. Yeah, when she's sewing, there's a radio there. You know what I mean? I had these all the time on lock. And Saturday nights were my favorite. I'm not even gonna lie. Saturday nights were my favorite. Anywho, this is ENT with Akofa. Akofa is in the building. I am Akofa _ right?
Yeah.
I always get it right. You're welcome to Throwback Thursday. Before we get into the main deal, I was thinking about this question, and it's something that comes to mind as and when, right?
Okay.
When I was a child, there was an understanding of what life would be in my 30s, 40s, 50s, right? And I always felt like there would be some things that I would carry with me into my adulthood. It's like, no matter what, they'll always be there. So as people think of a time capsule, you know, they want to capture some of their things and keep in them forever. I thought, well, I'll have these there
Forever.
anyway. Yeah. And one of those things, now this is not actually a thing. It's an experience.
Okay.
Was you know Sun City, the show from way back when.
Sun City. Oh yeah.
You know, I thought that, and then Home Sweet Home. I thought those
That
are things
too.
that would, you know, we would have forever. You know.
Hotel St. James.
Hey, geez, don't stop.
There were a few of those.
Cape Coast Motel.
Yes.
That's the feeling.
Oh, listen.
You know, Abiam is going way back too. Going back too. Yeah. You know, I mean, we built it steadily, and I thought that by the time I'm 30, 40, 50,
It'll still
I
be
would have that.
around.
Yes. I mean, maybe not the same show, but it would have
But,
progressed. You know, like how
Because like the South Africans have generations, like it's been there for a while, but they change. You know, more characters coming.
True.
We're hoping
Beauty
to
and the
get
Beast.
yeah,
Bold and Beautiful.
Bold and Beautiful.
That, yes.
Oh man, Days
Yeah.
of Our Lives.
Oh mama. Is that still showing?
I don't know.
I know the Bold and Beautiful is still
Still
showing.
does, but I don't know about Days of Our Lives. Then they were like, Sign of the Hourglass. These are the days of our lives.
That's it.
Oh wow,
That's it.
we've watched things.
Yes, we have. Yes, we have.
Oh my.
Yeah.
But I think we're missing out a little bit though. Like even though things are maybe better, it won't be bad to have bits and pieces of the old stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know how we can, you know, infuse it into our daily life. But it would have been beautiful to
It
see.
would. I think the difference is that the type of stories that were being told. If you're honest with me, you know, they told our regular stories, like our everyday, but
And it was very
amplified.
relatable
Exactly.
as well.
I think that's what it was. Like everybody remembers Nina from Home Sweet Home, and the fact that they
Even
didn't
till
like
now,
Nina.
Yes. Even if she plays other roles, we still know her as
She's
Nina.
Nina. She's
We
Nina.
know
And
her
we're
as Nina.
expecting that, you know,
Little
big
girl.
naughty side.
You know when the photo came that she was grown, she's married, and people are like, you are a baby. How can you be married?
Like, you should be a baby forever.
She can't, but like,
Yeah, you get me.
and Junior and that character. And I think
Yeah.
it was Gator as well.
Yes, I remember Gator. Somebody said gato. I remember.
In the beginning.
I laugh.
No, but I think some people think that those who say Gator are those who are brothalizing, but it's actually Gator.
It's Gator.
No,
like
but-
alligator.
I know.
You say
but people-
alligator. Alligator. Arigato. Alligator. So gator.
Yeah. But I don't know. Like a lot of people, there's an argument. I saw a video on YouTube. There's a family that, you know, like a brother sister. They have a YouTube channel, and one is called Gator. So then the people are like, "You're not called Gator. You're called Gato." I'm like, okay, why are you telling the person how to
I know,
pronounce
right?
their
Their
name?
name. But there's another side to it. If you're Ewe, you would understand gato.
Why don't
Yes, exactly. And for those who don't understand, Ewe, ga is money. To
Yeah,
is person. So
yeah.
person with money, you can still claim it. It's all good. So, Kofa, my question to you is, what's yours? What's that one thing? I mean, just choose one that you expected to see in your older years. You had in your childhood, you experienced, but you don't have that any longer.
Do you still have Pokey the ice cream?
No.
I was hoping that.
No, I
still
don't
stayed.
see it. I don't see it.
And then, okay, so Pokey, and then you know that is a bubble. There's this bubble gum thing that when you're done chewing, there are questions.
Robots.
Robotron. Is it Robotron?
Robots and Sprint. Both had questions.
Yeah, both had questions, but I
Yes.
think it got to a time. I think Sprint they were repeating a lot of their questions, but
Robots was also repeating.
Okay, then I like both, but I liked only Robot because Sprint it was hard.
Yeah, it was.
So I like.
You needed to have been an adventurous person to enjoy sprint.
No, it was hard.
Yeah.
True. Like I like the earlier stages, but then you have to throw it away. That thing was breaking my jaw.
Oh gosh, it's one reason I liked it.
Because
you
of the
would
questions.
never try and take it away from me because you didn't like it in the first
well,
place.
yeah,
It was too hard.
It was too hard.
Yeah,
But they're all
it was
gone
nice.
now.
Oh, they still sell them in different
And
places.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen them.
But I saw sprints recently. I saw there was another one,
Where?
Santos. Yeah.
Santos.
Euro Santos. That was nice. You could blow the bubbles in it. Yeah. It's still around.
Oh, we
Still
have to
around.
go back.
We do,
Go
huh?
all the way back.
You know. I would say a Walkman too. Yeah, a Walkman was a different level of vibes. You had your tape,
You'll
your
be in
cassettes.
there, and then you were fly if you had one.
Oh yeah, of course. Hey, and the best for me was the fact that you could take your music everywhere. And it was music that you had chosen yourself. You knew side A and side B. These are the songs.
The moment it starts, you know the next song, you vibe to it. Yeah, it was good. I got a CD player instead.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, that's a Discman.
Yeah.
Discman or CD player.
No, the CD disc. How do you
So
call
the
it?
Discman is the one that plays CDs, but it's like a Walkman.
That one.
Oosh.
I got that one.
too.
Yeah, I
Someone
got that
stole it.
one. And then I was singing back some time back. I was like, it's not that long ago because I was learning some songs on there some time back, and it wasn't that long ago. Like it wasn't that long ago.
Why 10 years?
But
It's not even 10 years. Is way long. It's been like 15-ish years.
Okay, then it's been that long.
20.
I wasn't thinking that.
years.
15,
15, almost 20
Oh,
years.
that's a while.
That's a while.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
while.
it's a thing
No,
with
but
adults.
okay, maybe
you
the
don't realize
time
it.
I got it. It was actually not in the system,
You think
but it
so?
was a thing when I got it.
No, but if you could still find CDs to play, then it was there.
When I got it.
Okay, so it's possible that. Okay, so let me say this. I think between the Discman era and the iPod
CD,
era,
okay.
it was quite short, at least in Ghana. You know, so from Walkman to Discman,
And then-
long time. Then Discman to iPod was short.
Yeah.
So you can
Why
say
did
that
that
some
not
people
live
moved.
long though?
Oh, I mean, people still enjoy their Discman. It's just that the iPod was a thing at the time. So it was like,
Well, I mean the iPod. Did it stay longer?
Oh, it stayed a very long time.
It did.
Oh yeah, and there were different generations of them. Different.
Oh, yeah. I think there was a slimmer one, and then there was a
Shuffle.
yeah.
There were so many of them. So whichever one fitted your budget, the type that you
evolution.
liked. Oh yeah. So you could say that the iPod was even like the beginning of the iPhone because it gave you those options, the touch screen.
Yes,
and all of
yes,
those.
it did.
Man,
It did.
Yeah, we've come a long way.
We have come a long way.
Yeah. So yours is a Discman. My people
Yeah.
listening to me right now, tell me what yours is. When you were younger, you thought by now this would still be in. It would still be a thing that you could use or you could enjoy. But unfortunately, this life has been curtailed. Tell me, send me a WhatsApp right now, 0550-052-927, 0550-052-927. I'm going to say it one more time slowly. WhatsApp me right now with your name and what it is as well, 0550-052-927. All right, now, Akofa, over to you.
Alrighty, we're
with the
starting with a
news.
trend and ENT, and students of the Kwame-Aryee University of Science and Technology, they have been left stranded on campus as they are denied access to some facilities on the first day of the Tertiary Education Workers Union of Ghana strike. They have declared an indefinite nationwide strike following an emergency National Executive Council meeting yesterday, that was Wednesday, over what they say is the government's failure to pay extra duty and car maintenance allowances and Tier 2 pension funds, among others. Now, the national president, Suleiman Abdul Rahman, speaking in an interview, said that the commencement of the strike mentioned that they've put like task forces on various campuses to ensure that their members are adhering to the strike.
Exactly.
And while that is also going on, students can't access the library. They can't access the library and then some other facilities as well. And so that conversation is happening on the timetable. I think not long ago, we're talking about the senior, what are they called? They're called the senior staff members or something. They were also on strike as well, asking for their Tier 2 pensions to be paid and I think a better condition of service as well. And we don't know what the status is of them. I think along the lines to the Labour Commission came out to say that their strike was illegal and so they have to go back to work, and there's a lot of back and forth. And when that story broke, the conversation I was asking, like, we always have a year where we do this. It comes up all the time.
At least once a year.
At least once a year, it does come up. And then people are asking, so why can't we just make sure that, people rendering service in whatever shape or form are able to get what they need to make sure that their work is easier, they do it efficiently as well. And so that is happening on there. And then see, it also turns the conversation about, these teachers, these lecturers are selfish, they don't think about their students. It goes back to that. But then again, you need to also understand where they're coming from.
It's a lot. I feel like we all have dreams and aspirations. We all find ourselves in different workspaces. And I think it takes a lot to be a teacher or a lecturer. It takes a lot. Forget about the fact that they may be going on vacation when you're going on vacation. It takes a lot to be dedicated to learning
and imparting knowledge.
And then, exactly. And then also not earning so much. When, quote unquote, their mates in other places are earning so much, they can't. There's been this argument about a teacher not being able to actually purchase a car in their lifetime if that's literally all that they're doing. I think about it and I think that that's unfair. So if they're working towards something and you are giving them this in return, why can't you fulfill your side of the bargain? You are going to pay them A, B, C, X, Y, Z, these benefits.
And do it
and make sure that you are tightening your side of the bargain. Whatever management processes that you need to go through, make sure that you're doing the best of it to maximize these benefits for the teachers. And so it's a lot.
It is. When I was in school and strikes were happening, I don't know if I was happy, but at a point in time, like when it happens, like the first day, second day, you're like, okay, but when it continues, then you're like, oh my God, okay, what's going to happen to my studies? What's going to happen to school? So that part, I think I've experienced strikes a couple of times.
Oh yeah. I think I experienced at least 3 times while in uni. Yeah. Thankfully, it was curtailed at some point, so we were. It didn't shift our calendar anyway. It didn't do that. It just happened once, but then we're able to revert.
Okay, so that's that conversation is also happening on the timelines. And weeks after eagerly awaiting the outcome of a Guinness World Record attempt, Afua has disclosed that her team, they have expedited the approval process. So she revealed in an interview that they paid $750 to the Guinness World Record for a priority review. And while the standard waiting period for results is approximately 12 weeks, Afua revealed that opting for a priority review would yield results in just 5 business days. So that is what she and her team, they have done. Why do you have that smile on your face?
Oh no, just because it's one of those things where you've worked, you can't wait to see your results.
So you see your results. Yeah, I think she was on tenterhooks, like something was just pinching. I want to know what I think. And she also said that the Guinness World Records team, they have also I have seen a message from Giovanni. So they have also made requests for the video so they can review it. And so she says that the team, they've put all the evidence together, they've sent it to them, and so hopefully they get to review it. And then she actually mentioned that the amount is $650, but I think they have to pay some transaction fees and stuff like that, and that also added on to give the $750 that they have paid.
But that's money.
It is. It's a lot of money.
It's money.
And so that conversation is also happening on the timelines. Something that is also happening on social media. And there's one here about the color purple coming to Ghana. Blitz movie. We're very excited about it. Yeah, so he posted on his X account about the fact that it is hitting cinemas February 9, and I think ticket sale, that information will be shared pretty soon on the timelines as well, on his socials. And lots of Ghanaians are excited about it because we have seen the color purple, the trailer. I think the movie's already out.
December. December was the 25th or 26th?
It's already out. Is winning what it's meant to win at certain places. Actually, also has won, has 16 nominations. Actually,
you said 16 or
16 at the NAACP Image Awards as well. And that conversation is happening on the timelines. People are excited, and he was also giving props to some incredible people that were able to hook him up with some authentic Asante props he used in the film as well. And so that is exciting to see. So if you have been looking forward to see The Color Purple. You might want to mark your calendar February 9 for that.
That's right.
Because it will be happening pretty shortly.
I feel like The Color Purple is somehow a part of the Ghanaian culture as well, because when we were children, it was one of the movies that we caught on, I think, Sundays after church.
Yeah.
You know,
that was the first thing that I saw Oprah in, and that's the only thing I actually ever saw Oprah in.
Oprah had been in a few others.
Well, but that's the one I first saw her in. Yeah.
I think I first saw her in a few series from like the 80s or 70s.
Wow.
But yeah, it was long before, and then I saw this one, and I thought that was a brilliant one. My favorite character in there was Whoopi's, because I think she played a very convincing role.
I think she won an Oscar for that role as well.
I mean, she did it, you know, and it got us crying, all sorts of emotions. And I think it's nice that we get to see a Ghanaian's, you know, quote unquote take on this one. So big up to him. Blitz had done a lot of work here in Ghana before he did switch, and it's nice that he's coming back home with this. I know I will go and see it. I know I will. Yeah, because
I think you should carry me along. Not take me along, but carry me along.
Let's press on top of my car.
Yes, carry me along. No, but I think, and it's, I might want to watch it too. Yeah,
I do. And I don't watch movies for just the storyline or for the experience. I'm always assessing literally everything.
Checking
from characterization, to direction, to props, to angles, everything. And I think it will be a rich experience.
Yeah,
I think
I'm
it will.
with you on that one, because the trailer gave me that vibe already. So, and then also we know Fantasia sings amazingly well, and there's Danielle on there, there's Taraji P. Henson. And the thing is, I think people were a bit shocked that Taraji could sing.
But it's old news.
Yeah. But people didn't know that. They didn't know that. But now they know that, you know, she's got some pipes on her, and all of that will show in the movie when you find. I think there's I'm always confused about how to pronounce her name. The other Bailey sister. Is it Harley or Haley? Haley Bailey. Yes, Thank you very Haley Bailey. Yeah. Anytime I'm like, I need to say Harley in my head before I say Haley.
Wait, so now you're confusing. No, it's Haley.
I think it's Haley. Yeah, Haley Bailey. Yeah, so she's also in there as well. We get to see how it all goes down on February 9. Now, here on 3FM 92.7 as well, we're premiering a new show on Friday. That's tomorrow at 7 p.m. known as the WMT Show. What Matters Today is the name of the show, and it has Ghanaian comedians Obi and Ponsa and Lexi the comic there. So you might want to catch the action right here on 3FM 92.7 tomorrow. You are sure to laugh. You're sure to also get a few. They're treating a lot of the serious issues that are happening in the country as well. They'll put their spin on it as usual, as they know how to. So you might want to check that one out as well. And finally, before I go, Moesha is in the news again. GoFundMe, #Moesha, because of the story I shared yesterday. And so far, I believe the GoFundMe account has been able to put together about $570, which is about 7,045 Ghana cedis, 20 pesos, out of $10,000. That is their target for the GoFundMe. So that conversation is also happening on the timelines. As we mentioned yesterday, a lot of people, the conversation has been more of support and more of people being sensitive to the issue, and so I think it's a thing that we'd like to see. And then if you have the means, kindly support.
It's one of those.
So we know she can get the necessary help that she needs as well. That's it for Trends and ENT.
Woo! Fully packed. Thank you so much. I hope that you bring me a funny comment tomorrow. Hopefully you can find one for me.
I hope so. Because usually Fridays, you know, people do things on the timeline. So hopefully I find something for you. Right. Enjoy.
I look forward to it. Thank you so much, Akofa. I am Akofa _. That's right. That's right. You thought I would forget the underscore. Wow. It's either before or after. And by all means, it's at the end. So we take that. Trends and entertainment on Free FM Drive, Free FM 92.7. Chrystal, Kwame-Aryee, your ultimate head of MC, and DJ Abiyam on this one. We're going all the way to 7 p.m. And it's a question that I asked earlier, and I think I'd really, really love to hear your answers on this. What's that? Just choose one thing for me that you loved in your childhood, that you experienced, that you thought that you would see or experience in your adulthood. By now, you should have seen it around, you should have experienced it, but unfortunately, it's no longer around. Perhaps a TV show, Your favorite toy, perhaps? I remember the Tamagotchis of back then. I know they're still available, but they're not widely available as before. You literally have to place a special order to be able to get yourself a Tamagotchi. I mean, but there are things. Abiyam, what's yours? Start to think about it. Start to think about it. I'm opening the phone lines now. 0559-242-717. Call me and tell me what that one thing is. Don't be shy. Just call me and say it. It's as simple as that. 0559-242-717. What's that thing that you loved in your childhood that you thought you would have access to right now, but unfortunately you don't have access to anymore because it's no longer in circulation? 0556-910-154. Hello. What's good?
Hello.
Hey, what's good? What's your name?
Eddie Blay.
Eddie Blay.
Yeah.
All right, Eddie Blay, talk to me now. What's good with you?
There's this video game, we call it Sunday Peter